Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 9 trades. Today's date is December the 12th and I am using my new PIP Sniper trading system. Now on this PIP Sniper system, using the momentum indicator that has a built-in alert when you put it on true. It'll give an alert over here suggesting that the momentum is either crossing up or down. In other words, when it goes from red to blue or from blue to red. And of course, I also have the alert set on for the super signal indicator. I prefer this one a little bit more than this, but they are excellent. Both are excellent indicators. It gives you a heads up alert whether you should be thinking about buying or selling according to your daily trade plan. Now it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm in front of the computer right where this vertical line is, looking at all the instruments, making a decision according to my daily trade plan. Then I'll put in an arrow. I manually do this myself, so it reminds me if I should be buying and or selling, hopefully on some kind of a pullback. We can take a look at this. Let's see, the first pound Aussie, that's the first trade at the top here. We can take a look at this daily trade plan. It's an expert advisor that runs in real time. And it's based on all the way from the monthly right down to the 30 minutes, and is programmed if you are a day trader or an intraday trader. In other words, you want to get in, grab some pips and ticks, and get out, like close the trade, and you're done trading for the day. So there's more weight put on 30 minutes to 1 hour, and of course the 4 hours. And once everything lines up, then you'll get a signal whether you should be either you're waiting or you're buying and or selling. So now we can get into some of these trades. All the trades were taken from the daily trade plan. So on this first trade, and plus this one, and I'm sure most of them did qualify for a great way to trade. The charts have to look like this. I go into great detail within the training videos how to trade a great way to trade. It comes with a very high success rate as long as you get your timing right. In other words, don't buy at the top here or here. Like you must wait for some kind of a pullback. So on this pound Aussie, I took the trade at this cursor and I closed it out being happy. Keep in mind that I take a look at or I monitor the money down at the bottom. And once I know I got 200 I should say, pips or ticks, I'm generally thinking about closing out the trades. So for today, I know I'm going to be well over 200, especially since the last trade, I've included the DAX 30 today. So I was happy today when I closed out everything, and when I closed out this trade, happened to lock in 10 pips, and those 10 pips ended up paying out $743. Moving on to the next trade, Euro New Zealand, another one I wanted to be buying directly from the daily trade plan, plus it qualified for a great way to trade. Okay, let's see where we got in at. Could have got in at a little bit better price, but I was hoping it was going to keep going up a lot more than what it did. So let's see where I got in on this trade. Remember, the market's very random. Just as easy as it can go up, it can go down. But there's plenty of tips and tricks that I teach, especially in the video series called How I Trade Live. If I was only going to be doing 1 or 2 trades, you can obviously add more lots and then focus for the best price entry to get the maximum number of pips. Got in at this point, and I closed it out being happy. Looks like with 12 pips. It looks like those 12 pips times the money times the lots paid out $830. Remember, with this super signal indicator, especially at this point here, it really helps to find the beginning of the up and down cycles. Now this is great for traders who love to scalp the markets on the 5 minutes time frame, but you can also scalp on the 15. I'm on the 15, and from there to there, that's 14 pips. So scalping, I usually label it as 2 to 10 pips. But when you catch the beginning of the cycle, more often than not, you're going to get more than 10 pips. See your arrows here, 24 pips. Your arrows here, 34 pips. So it doesn't make any difference, even if you took the trade on, where's the next arrow? Here, that would be scalping up to there, or here, 6 pips. And it looks like, well, this arrow here producing 36 pips, and this arrow in real time has already produced 8 pips. So if you love to scalp, this is a must-have indicator. It's called the super signal indicator. It's one of the best indicators I've ever seen, and I went through about 10,000 indicators. So very time consuming to go through a lot of indicators, believe me. So I know the good, the very good, very best, whatever you want to call it, and there's some pretty terrible indicators out there. So I can save you thousands and thousands of hours of going through a lot of indicators, trying to find the best of the bunch. So next trade, pound dollar. This one pays $10. So looking at the money, this should be 9 pips. And that's the way the market goes. Little up, little down, little up, and then a spike down. And then when I saw it around this point, I figured, time to get out. So let's see, I said 9, and there it is right there. There's 9 pips. Glad I got out, because I'd be losing right now. Remember, trade management is very important. 9 pips times the $10 times the lots paid out $900. Remember, there's 4 things you need to succeed at trading, and that is a lot of chart time, a lot of demo trading, a lot of education. I provide the education, and you must have a daily trade plan. Now, you should be buying more education every 2 to 3 months if you want to succeed at trading. So moving right along to the next trade, Euro Aussie. Wanted to be buying. There's the arrow directly from the daily trade plan. Did qualify for a great way to trade. And let's see. Pulled the trigger here. I was patiently waiting for a little bit more of a pullback, but it just kept going. So I figured time to get in. And I closed it out after I saw it stalling out at the average daily range, this red line right here. And I'm glad I did. Closed out with 23 pips. And looks like those 23 pips times the money times the lots paid out $1,555. Moving on to the next trade, the pound yen. Another one very clear that the market's going up. It did qualify for a great way to trade. There's the arrow, and knew I wanted to be buying. Should have got in around here, but this happens to be your setup candle, and this is your trigger candle. Getting in at this point, and I closed it out at this point, as I was hoping it was going to, at this candle, break the top, but it wouldn't go anymore. So I closed it out just being happy. Looks like with about 30 pips, and those 30 pips on this trade times the lots, ended up paying out $2,187. Moving on to the next trade, which is the Euro Yen. Another good looking setup here. qualified for a great way to trade, wanted to be buying it. So after this little bit of a pullback right here, I got in. Should have closed it out here, but I knew it was going to bounce and test the top one more time. So let's see, pull the trigger at this cursor and I close it out just being happy. Again, this one looks like it's produced 30 pips and very similar to the pound yen, almost right to the penny as you can see. So this was another good trade, similar to the euro yen as I mentioned. Nothing wrong with grabbing those 30 extra pips. So moving on to the next trade, which is the Dow Jones. Now the Dow Jones pays $5 for each tick. So I took the money, divided it by 5. Calculator says it's 65. So went sideways, but I knew with 95% certainty it's going to go up. Could have made some extra bonus ticks here, but I was happy with the 65. Let's see if we can get that. There it is right there, 65. If I was in the trade right now, it'd be over 160. But anyhow, it's 65 times the $5 times the lots paid out $3,250. Moving on to the next trade, which is the Russell. Here we go. Russell. I dropped it down to 5 minutes for the last two so I can get a reading. This one did jump around, but I knew it was going to go up eventually. And some of these you have to wait till after the opening bell for it to go in the direction of your trading plan. Now it does pay, like I mentioned many times, $10 for each tick. So looking at the money, it should be 41. So I grabbed the trade here, and I just had to wait for these different cycles of going up or down. Could have made a lot more if I stayed in the trade. What did I say? 41. If I was in the trade now, it would be 111. But I was happy with 41. There it is. You remove the last digit. 41 times the $10 times the 10 lots paid out $4,100. Okay, moving on to the last trade, which is the DAX 30. Dropped it down to the 5 minutes. This is the only one I wanted to be selling. All the rest I bought according to my daily trade plan. So let's see where I got in at. Took the trade here. Did a pullback, and I knew that it had a chance of doing that. Actually did it twice. Once, 2 times, and of course again here and again here and again here. But anyhow, I took the money and divided it by $3.75 because that's what it pays for each tick. And the calculator says it's 285. 285. Oh, that's as close as I'm going to get. But it's 285 times the money times the 10 lots paid out $10,687. So another great day of trading. Fantastic way to start off the week. As I usually say, I am happy with 200 pips and ticks, and today I knew it was going to be well over 200. The grand total came to 505 pips and ticks, and all of those pips and ticks ended up paying out $26,441. So if your system is not producing on a daily basis like my Pip Sniper system, well, recommend you get your hands on it, and don't forget about the daily trade plan. Now if you want to get some more information, all you have to do is look right below this video. I do advertise 4 different packages. Remember, to succeed at trading, you're going to need a lot of education. Recommend you get your hands on all 4 packages. Now I have a special going on at this time of the year. If you buy any 2, I'll give you one of the other 2 for free. So here's the PIP Sniper system. As I mentioned, each and every one of them I do charge $250 each. Now my system has over 3 gigabytes of training, and this is where all the training videos are. And plus there's a lot of training videos in How I Trade Live. You'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. And I'm not going to read everything here, but this is package 1. Package 2 is over here, my daily trade plan, the expert advisor. 3 videos focusing on the EA. And of course, let's say you bought these 2, you can take one of the other 2 if you wish for free. Now this package is the Easy Trader system with the Super Signal Indicator. It's a great system by itself, or you can take the Super Signal Indicator and put it on your favorite trading system, and it'll make it immediately a much better trading system. Now this one has 3 videos, training videos, focusing on the indicator. Now this one on the left side here, there's a lot of good training videos in here. There's 20 of them, between 20 and 30 minutes long each. Is over 2 gigabytes. How I Trade Live, advanced trading tips. So let's drop this one down and let's see. These are the 2 packages that have all the training videos. And remember, you're going to need a lot of training and education to succeed. If you don't get enough education, you will fail. Like I mentioned before, put the video on pause. You can read everything all the way down here, all the different ways that I teach how to trade the markets. And of course, if you have any questions, simple, pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. And if you live too far, simple again, just send me an email. Remember, there's an underscore right here. I really do prefer Skype. Made it easy for you. All you got to do is click on this link. We'll have a Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session, answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks. Keep in mind, I do all of that with no obligation to you. So it's just about time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, should be tomorrow, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.